I am Dr. Mathis Calvin, Superintendent of Schools for the Oswego City School District. And joining me today is Ms. Nancy Sqauirs, our Executive Director of Business and Administration. Today, we are here to share important information with all of you concerning this year's proposed budget for the 2022-23 school year. Before we begin, let me share that our district has a great deal to celebrate. Throughout the school year, we've continued to meet pandemic-related challenges, provided a strong academic program, provided additional mental health supports for our students, provided a robust athletic, music, and extracurricular program for students, and we've continued to move our district forward strategically as outlined in our district strategic plan. Throughout the school year, our district has been working to make good on our promise as outlined in our district-wide strategic plan. This plan asserts that as a district, our mission is to educate, inspire, and empower all students. Our vision is to be an innovative, high-performing district that graduates every student. Accordingly, our district strategic goals are focused on 4 categories: delivering exceptional learning experiences, addressing students' diverse social, emotional, and academic needs, developing strong relationships, and optimizing the efficient use of district resources. Keeping in mind the tenets of our strategic plan, the Board of Education has once again adopted a budget that is consistent with the plan and the district's budgeting goals. The Board of Education budgeting goals include creating a budget that is fiscally sound, meaning that it is not excessive to our taxpayers. We want our budget to be flexible, providing for flexibility within budget codes, foolproof, providing for emergencies should they occur, flowing, that it has enough cash flow available in case state aid is withheld, and that our budget ensures alignment. It has proper programming and supports included that are aligned with our strategic goals. Some highlights from this year's budget include a 0% tax levy increase. This year's upcoming budget maintains our current levels of programming. It maintains additional instruction and support staff. It offers additional programming and opportunities, intramurals, and also dual college credit coursework, which will be paid for our students. This upcoming budget maintains mental health supports that we put into place, which include counselors, social workers, and supports for our students. The budget is tax cap compliant, and it also provides more administrative support for the district.
Our total budget, Dr. Calvin, is $97,160,976, and that is a 6.6% increase over the current year budget. Our revenue is $98,874,237, which is an 8.5% increase over the current year budget. Our budget this year is showing a budget revenue surplus of $1,713,261. As you recall, we had the emergency soil remediation project where contaminated soil was found in the area of Old Wilbur Field. The initial estimate for this project was $5.7 million. Actual costs have come in at approximately $3.3 million, or 3.3% of the budget increase for next year. 88.2% aid will come back in the 2022-2023 fiscal year. Please remember that this is a one-time increase in building aid and will be offset by an interfund transfer back to the capital fund. Any difference between the amount that the project is aided and the cost of the project is called the local share. And the local share is estimated at $386,864. The administrative budget is composed of salaries, equipment, contractual, BOCES services, and supplies. Salaries have increased in this category by $526,808. Equipment has increased by $40,000. Contractual expenditures are projected to decrease by $87,730. BOCES services are projected to increase by $281,251, and supplies are projected to increase by $16,700. So the total administrative budget for next year is $9,267,350, which is a $777,029 increase over the current year budget. The capital budget is composed of those same categories as the previous slide, except for debt service, which includes principal and interest on all of our debt, and an interfund transfer, which we talked about in the capital project. Salaries are projected to increase $189,304. Equipment is flat at $160,000. Contractual expenditures are projected to decrease by $199,359. BOCES services are projected to increase by $25,310. Supplies are projected to decrease by $17,500. Debt service is projected to increase by $98,991. And the interfund transfer for the capital project for the soil remediation project is $2,891,641. Total capital budget for 2022-2023, $15,027,115, which is a $2,988,387 increase over the current year. And lastly, we have the program budget, which is the largest part of any school district's budget. We have salaries, which are projected to increase by $1,142,908. Equipment, which shows a decrease of $13,555. Contractual, which has an increase of $124,446. BOCES, which shows an increase of $1,024,183. Supplies, increase of $118,510, and our benefits, which are showing a decrease of $160,743. Interfund transfer is flat at $150,000. So the program part of our budget for next year is $72,866,511, or $2,235,749 increase over the current year budget.
So this year, in terms of percentages, again, as Nancy has already mentioned, 75% of our budget is just on program. 15.5% are on capital, and then the remaining 9.5% is administrative.
So this slide shows the average county tax rate on true per $1,000 full value. This slide shows all of the school districts in the county and their tax rate. Ours is number 3 at 17.91 cents per thousand. The state average is 17.86 per thousand, or $2,679 on a home with $150,000 full value. Oswego's tax on that same value is $2,687.13. The next slide is on the tax levy information. This slide shows the tax levy of the district from 2008-2009 to the projected 2022-2023 budget. As you can see, the tax rate has remained flat over the last three years at approximately $26.4 million. Well, there are 3 factors that determine the tax rate: the tax levy, which we've just discussed, the equalization rates for each municipality, and property assessments in that catchment. The proposed basic star tax savings for next year is approximately $522.
So this year, the district has multiple polling sites as it normally does. One of our polling sites is a little bit different. District number 1, which includes Ward 10, the town of Sqauirs, town of Volney, Oswego City School District residents only. The location to go and vote at, the polling site will be at the Sqauirs Fire Station. District number 2, again, this is the new polling location. It covers Ward 2, Ward 4, and Ward 6. The location will be the Crisafulli Ice Rink. District number 3, which includes Ward 1, Ward 3, Ward 5, and Ward 7. The location for the polling site will be Elam Grace Church. And then District number 4, which includes Ward 8, the town of Minetto, and Ward 9, town of Oswego, Oswego City School District residents only. The location for that polling site will be at Oswego Town Hall.
This year, the candidates for the Board of Education are David M. Crisafulli and Heidi Sweeney, and the voters are going to be expected to vote for up to 2 candidates for the board vacancies for this year.
So the school budget vote will take place on May 17th. The polls will be open at 9 a.m. and they close right at 9 p.m. With that said, let me share that we look forward to our public participation in this year's budget vote. I would also like to thank our entire learning community for your support of the district as we continue to educate, inspire, and empower all of our students. Thank you, everyone. Please have a wonderful day.